I heard a DJ the other day complaining about the work that he was doing for this client because he went to a venue and the venue would not allow him to log into their Wi-Fi. Hi, it's Bill. It's Creative License. Thanks for being a part of my show. Thanks for being nice to my sponsors like Electro Voice, Promo Only, DJ Event Planner, and of course my workshop. I appreciate all of that. That's really, really awesome for you guys to take care of me that way and to take care of them. So this is what I told the guy. Okay, the venue won't let you use their Wi-Fi. Well, first of all, if you're a DJ who doesn't keep a library of music with him at all times, I mean, on a hard drive, and needs to be on the Wi-Fi, first of all, your client should be aware of that when they hire you. It's not my favorite idea. I think that all DJs should have their music on a hard drive. They should have it paid for and own it. I'm an old school guy, though. I know the world is changing, and I know that that's now not how people own music anymore. I don't know that I believe that Wi-Fi is that reliable. So that's another reason why I think you should have your music on a hard drive, okay? But let's just say that that's not a big deal, because soon it's not going to be. I know that. The world is changing. So if you haven't told a client that you have that kind of setup, that all of your music is on a cloud and you need to be on the Wi-Fi, and your client has not gone to the venue and say, I need to have Wi-Fi for my DJ, then for you to show up at the last minute and say you demand Wi-Fi, you're a little bit out of line, don't you think? This is yet another one of those things where the DJ really didn't get ahead of this, okay? Even if you didn't tell your client, you could have called ahead and even an hour before you got to the venue and say, I'm going to need to log into your Wi-Fi. Is that a problem? There's a lot of reasons why they wouldn't want you to do that. I'm not going to go into all those problems right now. I'm sure you know what they are. But if you can get permission, that's great. But if you also don't, if you're going to be a Wi-Fi driven, you should probably have a pretty good data stream and a hotspot that you can bring with you just in case. If you haven't called ahead to be sure that there is Wi-Fi, maybe the guy said at the place you're at, oh God, yeah, we have Wi-Fi, not a big deal. But the day before it went out and they don't know anything about it and they can't get the cable guy out or the Wi-Fi guy out for another couple of days. Where's your backup? That's the first thing I wanted to know from the young man who was complaining about it. Did you have a backup? Were you able to create a hotspot with your phone? Do you have a hotspot that you have paid for from your local cell phone company so that you can be sure that that's there? You could call ahead to the venue and to a place to be able to get a Wi-Fi hotspot just for you that night, make it part of your expenses, and then charge the client for that, because that's just what you need to be able to be a DJ. This comes down to not enough preparation and the DJ not really being responsible for the necessary needs of what he needs to be able to do the job. You can't get there and then tell everybody, well, I have to have this and I have to have that and I have to have this. That just makes you sound like a prima donna. Okay, I'm not saying that you are. But for you to assume that if you're going to show up at a venue, that they're going to give you use of the Wi-Fi that they pay for to let you take up all of their bandwidth, a bandwidth that you may have to share with the venue and all of the other clients, first of all, is not really great for you because you don't know how stable it can be. And number two, it just makes you look like you're not a pro. And there's enough people out there that think DJs are not professional for us to show up in a way that doesn't seem professional. You understand what I'm saying? Do you agree with what I'm saying? It's a little touchy, I know. I think I'm going to have more people kind of agreeing than disagreeing, but I would be interested to find out what you think. Reach out, let me know. Until next time, I'm Bill, and this is Creative License.